Hello there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I'm Ryan in Singapore. Welcome to the Mindfulness Daily Practice. Hi Dirk, hi Mira, hi Cece. Hello Sue. Hi Angie. Hi Emma. Hello Edelyn. Hello Annette. Hi Anna, hi Ren. Hello Lulu and Sib. Hi Lydia. Hello Marita. Hello Tina. Hi Bernie. Hey Angie. Hello Sybil. Hi Lauren. Hello Andrew. Welcome everybody. So, as I mentioned yesterday, I'm scaling back the daily practice to be every other day. So now Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday will be the times that I'll be live. The idea here is to open up my time so that I can spend a little bit of time working on the premium tracks and Insight Timer. So I've had some let's say strong encouragement from Insight Timer itself to start creating some premium tracks, so courses as well as premium audio, and as well as some other teachers who have asked me when I talk to them, Ryan, why do you not have any of this content? So I was trying to think, where can I find the space to make this premium content, because my life is already very full, and I think that already I have this daily practice dedicated to this time dedicated to Insight Timer. And so I'm just thinking, at least for now, to scale back a little bit so that I have more time to work on those premium tracks. And actually, as I've been thinking about this decision, I've thought about it for the last few weeks now, nearly a month. And partially as well is, waking up and having these live events have to be scheduled 2 days in advance. Waking up and knowing when I'm going to bed that I need to wake up at 4:45. Sometimes there's stress in that. So I think this also gives me a little bit more space to make sure that when I'm showing up, I'm delivering the best quality content for you as well. So I think that's important. There may be some kind of less is more that we discover as we start doing this every other day practice. So, and interestingly, as I was going to bed last night, I was thinking about this, and I changed the topic for Thursday to be about attachment and letting go. So, really understanding, at least for me, what it is that's driving me. And it could be anything, besides being here every day. But this being a good example, what's driving me to be here every day? And what is challenging when it comes to letting go? And I want to think about that for all of you here as well, who are used to coming and seeing me every day and making my live event your daily practice. And thinking as well that what's it mean, or how much responsibility do I have for your practice also? And was thinking about this as well. And in the past week, as we're talking about helping, what is helping? What portion of me is involved in the helping that I'm doing? And so I think it's a really good exercise to look through. It's always a good exercise to look through our motivations for anything that it is that we do. And so this one is no exception. And so it brings me to this topic here. And thanks everybody for your support. I appreciate it a lot. But it brings me to this topic today. I put building your fire for the winter. This topic is about a talk that I went to, and one of the teachers that I respect quite a lot, talking about this, and so using our practice together as a metaphor. So. And it's funny that I'm talking about the winter here in Singapore, where there is no winter. Maybe it was more applicable in Hong Kong or somewhere else. But anyway, the analogy will still work. If the winter comes, and I'm there, I'm at my house, my cabin, and I go outside, and maybe during the summertime, I'm finding the firewood. I'm chopping the firewood. I'm finding a place to let the firewood dry out. And I'm preparing it. And then when the winter comes, I bring the logs inside and I build my fire. And I can use my fire to keep warm. I use my fire to cook food. And it's my fire. But I can invite friends over. I can invite anyone over that I want to come and to sit by the fire during the winter and to keep warm and to cook food for them and for them to be my guests. So this is possible for sure. However, what if you can't make it to my house? What if I've gone on some kind of holiday? I'm away. And now you are by yourself in the winter. Used to be my guests who are relying on me to keep warm during the winter. If I'm not around, what are you going to do? So we've been together daily for over 3 years, I suppose, if you've been with me since the beginning. So hopefully by this time, you've learned to chop your own firewood. You've learned what part of the year, what season it is that the best firewood comes. You're going to know how to go out and find it. You're going to know how to put that firewood out and to dry it out. You're going to know how to go back to your home, have your own hearth if you haven't built your hearth already. Place your logs on the hearth, light the logs, and start to have your own fire to keep you warm. And that really is the goal of this practice. And I think I've mentioned before, the first course, and now that I'm talking about this, it's really kind of cementing it in my mind. The first premium course that I want to do for Insight Timer is called Getting to the Timer. So, not that this is necessarily a goal, but to move away from guided meditations and to start seeing if you can just use the timer in silence to do your meditation. To me, this is something, giving this a try is like building your own fire. How do you learn to bring your attention back to your breath when there's no one cueing you to do it? So, not that this is the end all be all, but, the idea is, and, can you at least these live practices. We're here together, and not to say you have to stop meditating together. This is and this is part of me letting go. This is why Ryan's Daily Mindfulness Circle exists. It exists so there's a place for you to come and to meditate together. And you can use a track, you can do it in silence, you can do, whatever is going to be supportive for you. But there is some benefit here of this community being together. So there is, even if you're not at my hearth, around my fire, it's possible to be with each other and to be around someone else's fire and to keep warm during the winter. And I have faith in you. I believe that you've been here. You've been showing up every day. You've been doing your practice. You have likely, if you've been here for a long time, you're here for a reason, because you've seen a benefit in your daily life. You've seen the power that cultivating mindfulness has, and you've learned to chop your own firewood. So it's time to let go a little bit. And I do mean a little bit, because practicing together every other day still is a lot. Still will be good to keep going and to keep everybody together. And I'll have some good topics for you going forward, but do give it a try. Do learn how to take care of yourself, as this, ultimately, what's the old, this same teacher, right? He was vegetarian, so he wouldn't say give a man a fish and you feed him, you give him a meal, teach a man to fish and you feed him for his life. He'd say, give a man a peach and you give him a meal, teach a man to shake the peaches off the tree and you feed him for a lifetime. So we'll kind of use that analogy as well. That's the idea here. So teach you how to cultivate and be responsible for your own mindfulness practice. So I'll look at the chat here shortly, but let us get into our meditation for today. So get yourself comfortable. Maybe roll the shoulders a few times, move the head around, loosen up the neck muscles, loosen up the shoulder muscles. You can place your hands in your lap or on your knees. Your palms could be facing up, palms could be facing down. You could have your hands clasped together in your lap. Sitting up straight and tall. Chin parallel to the floor, crown of the head towards the ceiling. Observing the muscles in the face. Is the face relaxed? So right now you don't need to be expressing any emotion outward. Your face can completely relax. And checking into the muscles of the back, to the abdomen. Can you let your body relax a little bit more with each exhalation? And so here, as we get going in our practice today, let's take 3 deep breaths together. So after the next exhale, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5. And releasing control of the breath, letting the body do the breathing now. Just observing how the body moves with each breath. So not thinking about the breath, not having the breath be a conceptual thing, Instead, tuning into the actual physical sensations of breath, the belly rising and falling, the chest expanding and contracting, the air moving across the bridge of the nose, the inside of the nostrils as you breathe. Is your attention still on the feeling of breathing, or has your mind wandered away? If you've wandered, remembering it's normal, it's natural for the mind to wander, so acknowledging that it's happened. Non-judgmentally, letting go and coming back to once again observing these physical sensations of breath. Keep it up. You're doing great. If your mind was wandering just now, letting go as best you can and coming back to your breath. Focusing attention fully on the breath, not letting a single breath escape without your awareness of it being there. Maybe it feels like a long time and you're wondering when the practice is coming to a close. I would invite you to let go of those thoughts. Let go of the past, it's gone. Let go of the future, it's not here yet. Focus on now, on this breath that's here. This is the beginning of the meditation. This is the time to be focused. Focused on the present. Focused on now, on this breath. And now the time has come to draw our practice to its close. So listen for the bell. I'll ring the bell 3 times. And then after the sound of the bell has subsided, feel free to start moving your body in any way you like. Maybe wiggling the fingers and toes. Right. Thanks everyone for being here, for practicing with me, for being here with each other as well. As always, a pleasure to lead in these live events, these live practices. Do love to be here with all of you. Thanks everyone. I'll have a look at the chat here shortly. Dirk shares, you taught me the importance of regular meditation. So with or without, the new agenda is a good choice. Thanks, Dirk. And I think, of course, what do we always say, right? How can you fill the cup of others if your own cup isn't already full and overflowing? So that's another piece of this, is making sure to have self-care, to make sure that I'm here to be the best version of me, and to have enough learnings and be able to share my learnings that I'm getting from you as well, so that I'm not going through this daily practice like a mantra, right? I'm not just going through the words, going through the motions, that I'm really authentically a part of it. And so thanks for your support on this part of my journey as well. Thanks, Leslie, for reminding me who I'm responsible for. Thanks, Anna. So, well, that's it, right? If I feel responsible for your practice, why is that, right? Again, this is the story of I, me, and mine. We love to have something important about ourselves going on. We are the star of our own movie. Yes, and Cece says, usually Jean and some of us come to practice and listen to a recording on Ryan's Daily Mindfulness Circles on the days that I'm not here. What I'd like to do as well is, I know Jean shares the major burden of taking care of those meditations. So if you'd like to help, to support, to keep those practices going in Ryan's Daily Mindfulness Circle, please write something in Ryan's Daily Mindfulness Circle so that I know you're interested, and so I can give you some admin privileges to start helping and working together with Jean to get those meditations set up. And Melissa says, my therapist urges me to use the timer and practice by myself. Yes, because there is power in this, right? And that there's really, that's what we're training, right? We're training meta-awareness. We're training attention of attention. Wow, there's so much power in training this piece, which is why I do kind of urge people to try to go away from guidance. Because there's really a lot, as frustrating as it can be, and I think that's the thing that stops a lot of people from using the timer, is because we just get frustrated and go, oh my gosh, how long have I been distracted, and things like that. And I like Marita uses this advice as well. I put the bell to ring 3 times during the sitting period. So as well, if you've noticed on Insight Timer, besides the ending, there's a starting bell option, there's an ending bell option, there's an interval option. So if you'd like a bell to ring every 10 minutes, every 5 minutes, every 1 minute to kind of help assist you, to bring you back as you're learning to practice with just the timer, all of that's available. And I remember Sib and Lulu, who's here, who was here today. If it's the same Sib as it was years ago, Sib brought me, reminded me, or not even reminded me, let me know that the timer also has an ambient sound option. So you can have like some sound of like uh, various sounds that are in the background. If you haven't explored the timer, I really encourage you to give it a chance and try it out. So thanks. Yeah, self-care is so important, and I think it's something that kind of falls by the wayside when we're having a busy life. We just kind of go, oh, what I need to do is I need to get this done, and once this is done, then I can relax, right? And I think that's kind of what happens, is that you find that to-do list never disappears, and we never actually, we have a hard time sometimes finding time for self-care. And what is self-care? What does self-care look like? It's important to understand the difference between self-care and self-indulgence. So thank you. Thanks, Robin. Thanks, Sybil. Thank you, Jean. Thank you, Angela. Thanks, Tina. John says, I don't know how you've been getting up at 4:30 most mornings. It's 2:15 in the afternoon here in San Francisco. Yeah, I do. This is it as well. Getting a little bit more sleep these days. Just find that life here after this move, I'm not sure what it is. Maybe my kids are getting up earlier to go to school or something. Just I feel like yawning now. It's tiring. Yeah, I'm here to support my own practice as well. So I find that, having a schedule and having to come up with a teaching topic every day has been really beneficial for me as well. So it helps to deepen my own practice. So I hope that it's deepening your practice and at the same time. And again, I'm not gone. I'm still here Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, which could be your evenings, could be Monday evening, Wednesday evening, and Friday evening. If you're over in San Francisco or somewhere in the Western Hemisphere, or you're in Europe, or you're in Western Africa, or something like that. So do keep joining in if you're finding these practices helpful. Do check out my premium content when it starts to come online. I think it's gonna be. I'm excited for the transition. I'm excited to start getting those courses out there. Thank you. Thanks, Barbara. Thanks, everyone. Let's close our practice today. And so, just to let you know, I won't be here tomorrow. I'm going to probably be sleeping in tomorrow. I won't be working on those premium courses just yet. So sleep in a little bit tomorrow morning, and then I'll see you again on my Thursday morning and talk a little bit more about letting go and attachment and what these things look like. So let's join together if you feel comfortable to do so, in sending well wishes to ourselves and sending well wishes to each other. May I be happy and peaceful. May all of you, may everyone watching, listening right now, wherever you are, I wish you all happiness and peace. And may all sentient life on this planet and throughout the universe, wherever they may be happy and peaceful. All right. Take care, everyone. See you soon. Bye-bye.